All right, let's move over to the tight end position, which Michael Fabiano may have suddenly just gotten a little more interesting. Some major injuries coming out. Zach Ertz now on the IR. We got Dawson Knox. And I think some of those injuries also might help influence who you can start this week. And there may even be players available on the waiver wire. So let's get pumped up. It's the tight end part of the video.
Yeah, and let's go with Dalton Schultz, who's been hot. Before the bye week, 3 straight games with a touchdown. Now he's got the Panthers this week. And the Panthers defense is actually pretty tough on tight ends, but I'm going to roll with Schultz while he is hot. And I do like his quarterback in this matchup, C.J. Stroud, as well. So he could potentially be a low-end QB1 this week. And let's go to Jake Ferguson of our beloved Dallas Cowboys. Ferguson has not seen a ton of targets over the last couple of games, but the Rams defense has been very, very generous to tight ends, allowing 10-plus points to 4 different players at that position. So if you're hurting at tight end, Jake Ferguson could be added off the waiver wire and started this week.
Absolutely. And as far as who you're not starting this week, you're not starting a tight end that's facing the Dallas Cowboys.
Right, let's stay with that game. And Tyler Higbee, who I've told you to sit the last couple of weeks. Listen, Jen, the targets are not there now that Cooper Kupp is back. They've got Kupp, they've got Nakua, to a lesser degree, they've got Tutu Atwell. They're not throwing the ball to the tight end. Higbee is averaging 3 targets in his last 3 games. The Cowboys have been really tough against tight ends outside of that one game where George Kittle whacked us for 3 touchdowns. Tyler Higbee is a fade for me. And so is David Njoku. He has scored 10-plus fantasy points in 2 of his last 3 games, which is actually pretty good from a fantasy perspective. But he's averaging 7.3 points per game on the season. And the Seahawks defense hasn't allowed a tight end to score a touchdown. So I think Njoku's ceiling is pretty low. I would avoid him, much like most of the Browns pass catchers this week, if Deshaun Watson can't go.